Hi guys, welcome back to Luke Eckert Woodworking. I'm Luke Eckert, and today I'll be showing you how I built this cheap and easy router table. Let's get started. I built this Purple Heart picture frame a couple days ago, and I just put a coat of finish on it this morning. But I built the whole thing at home, and then I had to take it to school to give it the OG bit route around the edges, because I don't have a router table at home. So I figured I would make one. And here's what I came up with. So I screwed the router underneath the table, and I countersunk the screws so it doesn't catch. And I grabbed a piece of oak and ran it across the joiner so it's flat. And then I marked the ends of the router bit and the top, and I gave it a little bit of room so if I want to raise the bit or lower it. And I cut that on the bandsaw. And then I just clamped it on in the middle of the bearing, and then I clamped it on here. And I used a couple of push blocks to run it along, and it worked great. So this was just an experiment. Now I just have to make the full thing. And I want it to go in the middle between this brace and the wing of my table saw. Since I only have a one-car garage workshop, I figured I had to save some space, and I would put it there. And it gives a really nice even route. So all I have to do is take measurements from the end of here to the end of here and the width of this so it sits right in this opening, and then point it down so it's flush with the cast iron wing, and then maybe put a T-track system so the fence can move so I don't have to clamp it anymore. So I got this inset to the little opening in my table saw, and I also put two cleats on either side so it can't move and fall and nosedive out. And now I'm in the process of mounting the router, and my pencil, the tip of it, can't fit into these little holes to mount the router to the table. So I came up with the idea of threading the bolts in a little bit and putting it in and centering the bit into the 2-inch hole, and then pushing down on the router. So now I have these little indents here, and I just put pencil marks so that's where I know where to drill my holes at. So this is what I came up with. It has the table that's inset to that opening, and it has enough room for the fence to slide. And this is my little fence I came up with. It's just 3 boards of pine, and I have it clamped on just temporary until I get some clamps that you drill a hole into the edge of the board, and it clamps onto the side of your rip fence. So that's what I need to do. It works great. I just routed this piece of oak right here, and it was beautiful. Did a great job. All I need to do is get a good quality router bit set, and I'm all good. When I made the fence, I marked it where the bit was going to go, and I gave it about a quarter on each side, and I raised it up a bit. So if I want to put a bigger bit in there, or I can always adjust it using this little thumb screw thingy right there. So I just cut that on the bandsaw. I don't have a 20-inch bandsaw, so it's kind of weird to cut, so I did the best that I could. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you liked it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Be sure to check out my Instagram page, Luke Eckert Woodworking, and I'll see you guys next time.